Welcome to the Sleep-Bound Library. If this story brings you peace tonight, we invite you to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what dreamland you drifted to. Tucked into the hills of a soft and endless countryside lies a village few have heard of, and even fewer have ever seen. It is a land untouched by time, where the breeze moves as gently as a lullaby, and the skies blush pink each evening before giving way to the stars. The homes of Willow Hollow are nestled into grassy hillsides, their round doors painted in soft hues of blue and green, open to warm hearths and the scent of cinnamon, herbs, and stories well told. Paths of polished river stone wind through wildflower meadows and between ancient trees whose limbs cradle birdsong and breeze alike. Settle in, take a deep breath in, hold it. Now slowly exhale as you get ready to step into a gentle world, one of peace, quiet joy, and timeless rest. The evening has fully unfolded over Willow Hollow, casting long golden shadows across the meadow paths and cobbled lanes. The sky above deepens into a watercolor blend of amber and soft lavender, brushed gently with wisps of cloud drifting like sleepy thoughts across the horizon. You begin your gentle stroll through the village, your steps slow and deliberate, as though the ground itself encourages a quieter pace. The rounded stones beneath your feet are smooth and warm, holding the last of the day's sunshine, and each one seems to hum with the memory of footsteps taken in peace. To your left, a lantern swings lazily from a shepherd's hook beside a cozy hillside burrow. Its light glows amber through a hand-blown glass window, and the scent of rosemary bread floats out on the evening air. Inside, the muffled laughter of friends gathered around a table weaves itself with the soft clink of mugs and the cheerful whistle of a kettle just beginning to sing. You pause, listening, feeling the warmth of the moment pass through you like a gentle breeze. You're in no hurry here. The rhythm of Willow Hollow is one of ease, of kindness, of time moving like a slowly drifting leaf. Continuing along the path, you pass ivy-covered fences woven with wildflowers, pale moon daisies, trailing lavender, and little bluebells that nod sleepily in the breeze. Lazy bees, too drowsy to fly, rest in the blossoms, their humming slowing to silence as night gently takes hold. Near a bend in the lane, a tortoise ambles across a mossy stone step, his shell glistening from a recent dew. He stops beside a patch of chamomile and closes his eyes, as if listening to the whispering hush of the leaves around him. You nod politely. He doesn't mind. Just ahead, a small bakery nestles into the hillside like a warm thought. Its round window glows with firelight, and the smell of fresh honey bread and nut pastries drifts through the air like an invitation. A kind-faced villager greets you with a smile, offering you a slice of warm loaf, golden and soft, with curls of butter melting into the bread. You accept, of course. You sit beneath a trellis, heavy with hanging grapes, their skin dusky in the twilight. You take a slow bite, savoring each chew as the bread seems to dissolve into warmth and sweetness on your tongue. Down the lane, soft music begins to rise. An old lullaby played on a reed flute, its notes meandering like the stream you soon arrive at. A wooden footbridge arcs over its sparkling surface, where water sings as it dances over smooth stones, each note gentle and round, like the voice of someone you trust. You linger there, letting your feet dangle just above the current, the stream whispering beneath you. Fireflies begin to flicker among the reeds and cattails, lighting up in soft pulses like the steady heartbeat of the land. A storyteller has taken their usual place beneath the old willow by the bank, seated on a stump carved smooth with age. They begin a tale about a tree so patient and quiet, its roots had grown into the stars. Villagers gather with soft quilts and mugs of cider, their eyes shining with wonder and sleepiness. You don't need to hear every word. The rhythm of the voice, the occasional laughter, the sigh of the breeze, these are enough. A tabby cat stretches beside you and curls up near your side. You gently stroke its fur, soft as feather grass. From here, you make your way through an orchard kissed with moonlight. The apples glow faintly, reflecting the stars, and between the trunks of the trees, you see glimpses of cottages with sleepy windows and curling chimneys. The scent of apple blossoms and cool earth grounds you in the sweetness of this gentle place. The path turns once more and leads you toward a tucked-away burrow, its round door open, just a crack. Golden light spills onto the stone step, and inside, the soft clinking of a teacup welcomes you. The villager within beckons you in, offering an herbal tea brewed in a copper pot. Its scent, chamomile, rosehip, and the faintest hint of clove warms your chest before it even reaches your lips. A slice of pear cake is placed gently before you, and you take your time with it, savoring the subtle sweetness and the kindness it was made with. You sit beside the hearth, where a fire crackles in no hurry at all. The chair welcomes you as if it remembers you. On the mantel are little bottles, each containing something gentle and strange. A curled shell, a wisp of dandelion fluff, a tiny scroll too small to read. Eventually, the fires lull, and your tea's warmth begin to work their spell. Once more, you step out into the moonlit night. The stars above are countless now, winking slowly, patient as the hills themselves. A slow climb brings you to the top of a hill. A blanket is spread out beneath a friendly oak, and you lie down with a long sigh. An owl calls softly nearby, its voice deep and sure. The branches above sway with the wind's lullaby. The world is quiet. Everything breathes slowly, and still, you are not quite ready for sleep. You begin your walk again, your steps now lighter, more dream than motion. You pass the old well at the village's heart. Its water reflects the stars like a mirror to the sky, and the breeze carries the scent of mint and honeysuckle. Nearby, a workshop window glows. You peer in. A candle maker hums quietly as they pour wax into pine cone molds. The air fragrant with beeswax, orange peel, and rosemary. They hand you a small candle without a word, just a knowing smile. Further along, you hear the reed flute again, this time coming from a different burrow, its door slightly ajar. You pause by a low stone fence as the melody floats around you like silk, and you feel your shoulders release a final layer of tension. Past the orchards again, you find a bench under an arch of blooming vines. You rest there, beneath the quiet hush of glowing mushrooms and the stars above, now tangled thick in the sky like wildflowers tossed across black velvet. And still, you wander on, toward the edge of Willow Hollow, where a grove of elder trees stands sentinel. Their trunks are silvered with age, and their roots twist gently through a carpet of moss. The trail beneath your feet softens, and a mist curls at your ankles like a cat. In the heart of this grove stands a little round building made of river stone and driftwood, the Willow Hollow Library. Its door opens with a hush, and inside, the warmth is immediate. The air is filled with the scent of parchment and candle smoke. Shelves curve along every wall, crowded with books bound in soft leather, tree bark, and cloth pressed with flowers. A cat dozes on a globe. You walk quietly, letting your fingertips trace the titles. By the hearth hangs a map of stars, its ink gleaming gold in the firelight. A journal lies open beside it, full of notations about constellations and dreams. You sit, letting the warmth of this space cradle you. Time drifts like leaves on still water. Eventually, you stand. You whisper a thank you, and the door closes gently behind you. Outside, the air is still, the stars brighter than before. A gentle hush has settled over all of Willow Hollow. You follow the path home. Every lantern, every rustling leaf, every distant cricket feels like a friend guiding you to rest. You are almost there. You walk slowly back, each step a little slower, a little softer. Your burrow awaits. Before reaching your home, you pause near the old stone well at the heart of the village. The water within reflects the stars like a bowl of midnight jewels. A soft wind brushes your cheeks, and the smell of mint and honeysuckle rises from a nearby garden. Across from the well is a workshop with its shutters open. Inside, a candle maker is carefully pouring wax into hand-carved molds. You step inside briefly. The room is warm and smells of beeswax, rosemary, and a hint of orange peel. The candle maker, A kindly elder with laugh lines around their eyes hands you a small candle shaped like a pine cone. You thank them and leave quietly, your heart warmed by the simplicity of the gesture. From there, your steps lead you down a quieter lane where ivy drapes from roof edges and vines bloom tiny white flowers that glow faintly in the starlight. You pass a burrow where music drifts out, a gentle tune played on a reed flute. You stop to listen, leaning against a smooth stone fence, letting the melody wash over you. Eventually, you find yourself near the orchard again. This time, you sit beneath a pear tree and rest. A hedgehog rustles nearby, foraging for a final bite before sleep. Above, the stars have multiplied, crowding the sky in gentle brilliance. The Milky Way stretches like a path of powdered silver. You take a slow breath. The stillness of Willow Hollow fills your lungs like a lullaby. From here, you make your way toward the edge of the village, where a soft trail winds through a grove of elder trees. Their trunks are wide and silvered with age, their branches woven together like fingers clasped in sleep. As you walk among them, the path softens into moss, and a light mist begins to curl around your ankles. In the heart of the grove is a small, round building built from river stones and driftwood. You wonder to yourself if you've been here before, because it all seems comforting and familiar. You're back at the Willow Hollow Library, a place as old as the village itself. Its door opens silently, and inside, the scent of parchment and candle smoke welcomes you once more. You step inside and are met with hushed stillness. Shelves curve along the walls, filled with books bound in leather, bark, and even flower-pressed cloth. A sleeping cat dozes atop a stack of atlases. You walk slowly between the shelves, your fingers brushing the spines. An old map of the stars hangs above the hearth, and beside it, a journal lies open on a desk, filled with someone's careful observations of constellations. You take a seat by the fire, listening to the soft turning of pages as a librarian, barely making a sound, shelves a stack of books. Time melts here. Minutes pass like drifting feathers. Eventually, you rise, leave a quiet thank you behind, and step back into the night. The mist has cleared, and the stars are even brighter now. Your final stroll takes you along a low hedgerow dotted with glowing mushrooms. They cast a faint, bluish light, making the pathway shimmer like moonlit frost. A small frog hops across the trail ahead, pausing to regard you as if to say, "You're almost home." You pause beside a wooden bench under an arch of flowering vines. From here, you can see all of Willow Hollow. Lanterns flicker in windows. Smoke curls from the chimneys. Soft hush has fallen over the land. The door to your burrow opens with a gentle creak. You step inside, welcomed by warmth, by the scent of lavender and pine, by the hush of firelight. Your bed is small, but perfect. Thick quilts, soft pillows, and the weight of quiet surround you. You settle in, the blankets hugging your form. The window is cracked open just enough to let the breeze in. It smells of night and peace. Outside, the sounds of Willow Hollow fade into a lullaby. The whisper of trees, the hush of crickets, the faintest rustle of grass. Let the peace of this place, the kindness of its people, and the rhythm of the stars carry you into dream. You are safe here. You are home. Good night, dear traveler. Let the stars of Willow Hollow carry you to dreams.